Hello, hi, this is Rani Ahmed with you, and this is lesson 24 on how to program using CL scripting language on Cisco routers. And in this lesson, I'm going to talk about how to manipulate files, read and write files. Okay. Now, before executing the script that deals with reading and writing a file, I must teach you how to write that script. Okay. So this is our script. Let me zoom. Okay. And here also, let me zoom the router. Okay. Now, before anything, there are modes for reading. Okay, and there is the command that opens the file. First of all, you have to set a variable which is called the channel. Okay, here fp is the channel or the file pointer or the file descriptor. It's like a pointer to the file. It's an address held by this variable of the file. Okay, and I use the command open to open the file, and I tell it where that file exists. Now here I put the mode. Now let's see what are the modes. Okay, the modes of opening a file. We have either R plus, W plus, and A plus, which is for reading, okay, writing, and appending to the file. Okay, at the end of the file you add lines. Okay, now you add text. So when it's R only, it means just for read only a file. Okay, but the file has to exist. Okay, must already exist. This is the default value if the access is not defined. So if you don't put anything here, okay, sorry, if you don't put anything here, okay, this means it's an R by default. Okay, now, so he assumes that you are in the read-only mode. That's it. R plus means it's for reading and writing, but the file has to exist. Okay, must already exist. W means open the file for writing only and truncate if it exists, which means if the file has already if the file is already existing, okay, it will remove all of its contents and start from the top. Okay, if it's not there, it will create a new file. Now similarly with the W plus, okay, but it's for reading and writing. So if we truncate if it exists, and if it does not, create a new file. Okay, so in W you always start from the top. Okay, I mean the writing and the reading starts from the top. Now with A, the append, which means open the file for writing only here when it's A only, not A plus, and if the file does not exist, create a new file, an empty file, and set the file pointer to the end of the file. So always append to the file. Okay, so move the pointer to the end of the file before writing anything new. A plus is for reading and writing, okay, similar to the rest. Okay, and if the file does not exist, create a new file, empty file, and set initial access position to the end of the file. Okay, so the place where you start writing from is at the end of the file. Okay, now if I want to move the pointer, I will have to use a command named seek. However, I don't want to use this command. It's better that you close the file and then open it and then reset the pointer. Okay, and there's an easier way to deal with the data. Okay, so we start with this code. Okay, just to open the file for writing. Now, if I want to write, I use, of course, the command named puts. And when I put fp, this means I'm putting the string, which is, for example, this one, this is line 1, into the channel fp, which is this line, okay, which is pointing to the disk 0 at the file data.txt, but it's appending always at the end of the file. So you'll see every time I execute puts, okay, it will put line 1, then line 2, then line 3, then line 4, every time at the end of the file. Okay, and if I repeat executing the script again, which means repeat executing these, you'll see every time those are repeating. Okay, if I put this as W like this, okay, this means you will see me all the time just writing 4 lines. You will not see like a multiple of 4 lines. Okay, now after that you close the file. Okay, so this command closes the channel. Now I reopen the file with the read mode, with the read permission, okay, if you want to say, and then this command here, set file contents read fp, the command read reads everything in the file, okay, dumps it all, okay, and sends the whole contents to one variable, okay, and then I close the file. There's no need anymore for it, okay, and then this is how I interpret the contents as line by line. Whenever like split this text, okay, this is one whole string including the new lines, the tabs, the spaces, everything, okay. So I want to break it as new lines using the split and the /n character, which is the line break character, okay. So when I split it, it will return me a set of lines, okay. I will get a new list variable, okay, and for each will iterate over this list variable, okay. Let's consider what's the whole output is a list variable, okay, because the split must give me a new list variable. So $file contents is now transformed into a list of lines, okay, of the text, okay. So each element in the list is one line of the text. So I iterate over it and use the variable line to save or to grab the current iterations line text, okay, and puts line. I'm printing this to the screen, okay. So let's go and enable, and then I have the file there, okay. See dir disk 0, okay. This is the only file that I have, okay, and this is my script. So I can go here, and if you see and if you notice here, I should have the file name data.txt, okay, but when I did name completion here in the command here, okay, here it gave me just one file. This means that the data.txt is not created yet. So once we do a new line in that file data.txt, the data.txt will be created for us, okay. So this is line 1. It's printing the 4 lines now, and let's see here using the command more from Cisco, disk 0 data, okay. See, it was created for me. Okay, now let me repeat the script, okay, and the script now is using the append mode, okay. See, now this is 4 times, again this is now 12 times, okay. Now let me do it with an W. So you should always see only four lines, okay, because it must truncate the file. Oh, sorry, I must copy the file to the So copy or anyway DCL sh TFTP 192.168.122.1 slash Cisco slash lesson 24 slash read files .tcl. Okay, so every time I run it, it will always give me only 4 lines. See, and if I do more on disk 0, the data file, so it's always only 4 lines. Okay, so this is the difference between W and A. Cool. So this is all about the reading and writing to a file. Of course, this means when I do this for each loop, okay, it's a way that I can now read the file and manipulate this string here. Okay, maybe I can break it into some more data, things like that. We see maybe in the coming lesson. Okay, and thanks for watching.